Hello, everyone. This is Will.
And this is Alex.
Welcome back to another episode of They Mostly Come Out at Night.
Mostly. Before I start, I just want to say, look at my notes.
Dude, my notes.
This is possibly the shortest. This is gonna be an experience.
Yeah, that's true.
To talk about this.
Yeah. I don't even know. I want to start by saying that no matter how discouraged you get about filmmaking,
You can do it.
if you're an aspiring filmmaker and you're getting discouraged, just watch the movies we watch on here, and trust me, you can do it.
Watch this.
I believe in you.
I have one thing to say.
Yes.
Milpitas.
Monster
on the run.
Milpitas.
The film, the inspiration tonight, is the Milpitas monster.
Now, I posted on our Instagram and Facebook that I had literally no idea what the fuck Milpitas was. That was my error. It is a city in California.
You know now.
I do know now because apparently they're the trash monster. Is Milpitas known for their landfills?
I don't think so.
Why was that a highlight of this movie?
Because
I mean, I get it because the monster comes from that, but
that's pretty much it. And it's the 70s, and this was before, environmental protection became a thing. So it's kind of timely, I guess. But that's, yeah. The real thing is, though, that if they could do it, you can do it.
exactly.
Because
You can aspire to do whatever you want after watching this movie.
Because we sat through an hour and 22 minutes of absolute nonsense.
Yeah, I guarantee you'll be a better screenwriter.
Oh.
A better audio mixer.
Oh.
A better editor. A better producer. A better key grip even. A better fucking cameraman. Or camera person, I should say. A better anything you want to do, even director. Anything you want to do, watch this movie and this will give you confidence that you can do it.
Except being a better stop motion animator, because this has the greatest stop motion.
Move out of the Ray Harryhausen. He ain't got shit.
Ray Harryhausen is too smooth.
Yeah, he's not choppy enough.
This has that choppy. This is choppier. Oh,
it's choppy with an air of they didn't give a fuck, so they just did really quick stop motion.
They gave a fuck. They couldn't. They couldn't do it.
They couldn't do it.
This is okay. This movie was made by high schoolers
over a 3-year period.
Literally. I'm not saying this is a joke to be an ass. I'm saying this was literally made by high school students.
Yep, and funded by people in the town.
Yep, they got their families, the principal, all that, anybody that could.
There's siblings,
throw it in,
kids, whatever you want.
Everybody they could get. They're give us some, throw it in the pot. We'll give you a part in the movie, and we'll make this thing. It only cost $7,000.
$7,000. So tonight we watched, if you haven't seen or noticed, we watched the Milpitas Monster.
And what a monster it is.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's such a monster, it has its own theme song.
And fucking bubble wrap wings.
I mean, and the gas mask.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it is a trash monster, so I guess?
Yeah. But the rest of it doesn't look like trash. It looks like just a fur, a crappy fursuit.
It was a fursuit someone threw away.
Yeah.
A furry threw it away, if you will.
Yeah. For a giant monster. Or quote-unquote giant monster.
Oh, it's giant. I didn't think it would be. I thought it was going to be a regular, man-sized monster. But oh no.
Oh, it's big.
Oh boy.
He thick.
It's a kaiju.
Yes.
You could say. It's such a kaiju, they stole the sound effect.
From Rodan.
which is a Japanese giant monster movie, and they gave it to the Milpitas monster.
Probably because that was maybe it's a fair use sound. I don't know, or maybe they just stole it.
Probably, but also I'm guessing it's because like you can't steal Godzilla. It's too obvious. Can't really steal Gamera.
But to us kaiju fans, we know.
Oh, I know,
We
but
fucking knew. Like I spotted that shit right when it started
I know.
doing the cry.
as soon as it did it, I was like, oh, that's Rodan.
Yeah.
That's him. But hey, it's fine. It's fine.
Should we get into this? It might be short. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just thinking of how to start this.
I don't even know because
What
like
to say?
literally this movie is there's like nothing.
Okay.
So it starts with a voiceover, and it's basically the history of Milpitas.
It's like a very tongue-in-cheek narration, and it's showing like these old pictures and all this stuff, and it's kind of showing that like as the town grew, so did the garbage.
Yep. So like it's it's going through like, oh, it's the land of many gardens. Too bad one of those gardens was the landfill. Blah blah blah. Like all this, just
It's goofy.
stupid exposition
It's goofy.
about Milpitas. So it's basically an establishing voiceover. Now, if you like, before we get fully into this, if you like establishing shots, holy shit, do we have the movie for you.
If you like scenes of nothing, oh,
Mama, we got the monster only really comes out in the last like 20 minutes.
it shows up periodically.
A little bit here and there.
It's
but
just
not
not
for
very
long.
it's not a big
Exciting.
deal.
It's not very exciting, and it doesn't do much.
It eats garbage, sort of.
It like breaks shit and then leaves.
Yeah, and steps on things and
But only okay. What kaiju movie have you seen where only one person dies?
one.
This one.
Milpitas monster.
What, ladies and gentlemen? One, and I repeat, one person dies in this film.
It's groundbreaking.
One.
It's a groundbreaking movie.
Literally, one person dies.
That's all you get.
And we don't even know if he's actually dead.
Oh yeah, they give you a joke. They give you a joke. So after that intro, you get the credits and the theme song
And then we get a like tiny little airplane landing
for no fucking
in
reason.
a strip, and then a bunch of cops do the.
No, it's like scientists. They're gonna go test the water.
Yeah, but like you can't. I barely pieced that together because the audio is so bad in this movie that you can't hear a goddamn thing.
Well, this is like a silent movie. You literally watch scenes and you just have to kind of assume.
Yeah.
Like, you can't like you catch like one word and you're like, oh, okay. Water test.
Water
It's like,
test.
okay.
Yeah, exactly. You have to like pay attention to like certain words that you can actually fucking hear.
Yeah. So you get that. They get in a car, and they drive away.
And then we get... So, you'll also notice if you watch this film, like, the scenes are, like, literally, like, no more than 30 seconds long.
So they...
Like, none of them last longer than, like, a minute.
Yeah, they don't.
It's weird.
A little.
And it doesn't make sense, but whatever.
And then...
Then we get a hobo fishing in the, like...
A polluted...
The swamp... What do they call it? The swamp lagoon, or...
The sludge.
The sludge lagoon.
He's fishing in polluted water and nothing's coming up. And he's like, blah, 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 blah. And then he throws his booze, his empty booze bottle in the water. And then we see a monster claw.
Like close, and then it like takes the bottle down with it.
And then he walks away, the hobo, and then just collapses for no reason. And then we get more shots of scientists.
I love when they go to the water and one of the scientists is like, "Pooh, this really smells."
Yeah, they grab water, they smell it, and he says it smells. And
He says
then
poo.
And then there's another shot. And then there's another scene of a scientist in a lab, and they test water again.
Yep.
And then he's like polluted.
And then we get establishing shots of birds.
Fuck off!
Establishing
Oh my
shots
God.
of fog, establishing shots of Milpitas, and the homeless guy just laying there.
You know what you get? Nothing.
You just get
Because
establishing
you
shots.
get like scary music and then establishing
like
shots.
fog,
And then
birds.
just the music ends and suddenly like we get like a shot of something and we're just like, what the fuck's the point of that? And then we see more like shots sort of the monster. And
then the homeless guy's laying down and he gets up and he's like,
starts
who took
walking
my
like-
booze?
all of his God,
All of his garbage is gone.
his garbage is gone and he makes his own alcohol apparently.
Someone destroyed his still.
all of his booze is destroyed and he walks away and he sees the dick.
The giant dick.
Now it's a footprint, but it
Supposedly, Alex.
well,
I don't know if it's actually a footprint because it looks so much like a dick that it's not funny.
do you remember in high school?
I'm saying it's not funny, but it's hilarious.
It is hilarious. It is penises or yeah. But do you remember in high school when like idiots would draw dicks in places?
I think I was one of those idiots.
Of course you were. Fucking you monster.
I don't know, like
You
I
monster.
don't know why high school boys have like this
A
obsession
dick
with drawing dicks
with fucking
everywhere.
penises. No homo.
Dicks everywhere.
It's totally straight though.
And making anything you can a dick. If something even looks
Yeah.
remotely like a dick, you make it look like a dick.
There was a year in our high school where someone, after it snowed, went onto the football field and walked
A dick.
a giant dick. Imagine having that much dedication in your life to penises.
You
Okay.
took probably 2 hours of
At
your
night,
day.
when it's fucking freezing, you're like, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna walk a big old dick.
Listen, we're not. Listen, high schoolers are not the smartest people. Okay?
So, of course, the movie made by high schoolers,
has a giant dick as the footprint.
the monster footprint looks
The
like a
monster's
dick.
footprint is a giant dick.
It looks like a dick coming, because guess what? There's a footprint, and then right next to the
A
footprint,
little claw mark.
there's like a little claw mark, but it's just a little circle. What is it?
And I love it because even the details, like inside the footprint, there's like two balls and like a shaft. It looks like it. Like, I don't know why, but like apparently even 70s high schoolers were obsessed with drawing
It's
dicks everywhere.
always the same.
Everywhere.
Dicks and weed. And we got trolled.
We did.
That's what happened. But the hobo sees the dick, and he just mumbles something and walks away.
He's like, oh, it's a giant footprint.
And then we get the garbage montage. Do you remember this? We get scenes upon scenes of people taking out garbage,
Yep. And then
putting garbage out on the curb. We get another person takes
establishing
garbage-
shop of a guy like carting 2 garbage cans out to the curb.
Another guy carting garbage out to the curb, and then another, and another. It's like, Rocky has like those training montages. This movie has the garbage
montage because get it? It's about a fucking monster that comes from a landfill.
Garbage. Okay? And
Then some guy's talking to his trash
before
man.
this, before the montage, some guy is talking to the trash man about his garbage is missing, and the guy's like, "Well, it's not my business what you do with your we don't control what happens to your garbage, or whatever." And then we get the garbage montage, and then after that, the garbage we see is disappearing, and people have giant dicks on their driveways.
Giant wet dicks on their driveways.
So it's like the filmmaker took a can of shaving cream and just kind of sprayed it on people's driveways in the shape of a dick.
And then finally we get a scene of the garbage truck driver going to pick up a garbage can, and he picks it up, and then he lifts it up, and it's about to dump, and then we see the Milpitas monster's hand.
Yep, and that's when we find out that boy is big.
He thick.
He fucking thick.
He is fucking a few stories tall.
You see a hand grab a miniature garbage.
It's adorable.
It's adorable. Off of a garbage truck, and then the garbage man walks out and is just baffled. Where's the garbage? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? And then he goes and he sees it, he gets scared, and then just scene ends.
Yep.
Mind you, these scenes all last maybe 20 seconds. I'm not even kidding.
If that, dude.
Like, our descriptions are way longer than how brief this is. It's so brief that you don't even have time to, like...
You don't even have time to, like, comprehend, like, exactly what's going on.
Like, not comprehend, but, like, I don't know, get comfortable with it.
Yeah.
It's just, like, boom, 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 boom. And each scene is, like, is a complete 180 from the last one.
Yeah, exactly.
Just nonsense.
It's fucking weird, dude.
Oh, my God.
So...
Then we get...
So...
Oh, my God.
Then the... Oh, my God.
We get introduced to the high school. And also in between... Oh, yeah. So the scene where we see the garbage truck that turns red for some reason is after this. So we see the high school. We see a... Oh, no. First we see a fucking guy, like, waiting in someone's driveway for his girlfriend. Remember?
Yeah.
And he's just waiting, and they're like...
And then the parents are inside, and they're like, hey, he's here.
And then she's getting ready, and then these goons pull up to him.
Okay, so this is the ultimate Jock Patrol. Patrol.
Okay.
It's literally... Okay, so
Okay.
this is the most
Please explain.
random bullies I've ever seen. It's like the village people
They're
of
not
bullies.
even bullies. They're just kind of like...
They just kind of give him shit. That's it. They don't
It's
beat
not
him up
even-
or anything.
Yeah, they're not like violent.
They just like they just kind of nudge, like, oh hey, can't understand what I'm saying.
Your car sucks.
So we have the rich jock that has the like button-down shirt and a fucking sweater tied around his shoulders.
We have the cowboy.
A cowboy.
We have a guy in like a leather jacket.
He's like a slick.
Yeah.
And then we have, like, some just fucking guy in a vest.
And that's it. And they drive around in a fucking station wagon.
Like an old station wagon for the 70s. This is like a 50s
It's like
station
a 50s
wagon.
station wagon.
Yeah.
Like they're a bunch of 50s greasers or some shit.
But only one of them's a greaser, so what?
I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know. And they kind of go up to him and just kind of mildly harass him.
Yeah, very mildly, I should
And then we
add.
see the high school. And oh my God, this fucking scene. Then we get the fucking... Is this the scene with the principal? The assistant principal? Is this later? My brain
This is later, so now we get
The cannon?
No.
Oh, no, that's after this.
Because now it just jumps to the next scene.
Oh,
where the garbage can is upside down on the street and it's all red.
It's... Oh, God. So it's like the monster flipped it over, and when you see it, they just, like, inserted a red toy garbage.
Like, superimposed it onto the film.
It's flipped
so
over.
it looks totally fake.
It's all red. The whole thing. Even the tires.
And the garbage truck we saw get, like, hijacked was blue.
But they fucked it.
It was blue.
They fucked up. They couldn't do it.
It was fucking blue.
And yeah, there's like they're investigating and
So
blah,
then
blah, blah.
and then we get a scene of the hobo, the exact same scene we saw earlier, where the hobo looks at the footprint, kicks it, and then walks away.
Walks away. It's a repeat of the shot. Then we get the scene at the high school.
No, first we get the monster attacking the barn.
Oh, attacking. Oh.
Well, I mean, he lifts up the roof and then sets it back down and then leaves.
He lifts up the roof, sets it and dabs, and just I don't know. There's like an old man there. Who
Literally,
freaks
the
out.
monster walks up to a barn. And this is all stop motion.
Yes, this is stop motion.
Really bad stop motion.
It's very jerky.
He like lifts up the roof, looks in, and then sets it back down. And then the farmer,
He goes like this.
yeah,
It's like a dance move.
he like picks up something and like cracks it in half, and then throws it on the ground
It's like
and leaves.
It's like a dance move. That's what he does in every scene. They show the stop motion.
It's like he's like a toddler that breaks something and then just throws it on the ground.
Like, what is that?
Man,
Is that the Milpitas dab or something?
yeah,
It's like
it's the famous Milpitas dad.
pretends to crack something in half. I was like, what? Did he break the guy in half? We didn't see it. I don't know.
He didn't break a
I don't
guy in
know.
half. He didn't kill it. Literally, only one guy dies in this. I'm convinced.
He just wants garbage, okay?
Yep.
But then after this, we get the high school.
Now we get the jocks in trouble.
So they are smoking the devil's lettuce,
Oh no.
and as you do, they're smoking the devil's lettuce. The assistant principal comes out and like sees it, and blah blah blah, and they're in trouble. And his thing is, I don't.
So also the bullies, we should say this, the bullies are planning to fake a bunch of more monster footprints to scare people.
Yeah, for
So they're going to the high school to steal a bunch of chemicals so they can paint more dicks on the sidewalk.
that's after this.
Well,
'Cause
they've
it's
already
like-
made
yeah,
the plan.
They made
though.
the plan, and then they get in trouble. And the principal's thing is that he wants them to like
Lug around like a cannon.
a fucking cannon
like a candy cannon.
for no
Like
reason.
a little tiny baby cannon.
I don't know how this is a punishment. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then they
And they
do
go
that.
they go down to the football track and fire it off, and no one cares.
And then the hero. I'm using this
if you can say,
very lightly. The guy who was picking up the girl earlier, he goes up to her, and now for some reason, in between these two scenes, his emotion chip must have like malfunctioned, because now he's just
dude, he's like a fucking android.
now he's just like,
I don't feel good.
Can we go? I don't feel good.
Can we feel good? I don't feel good.
Hey Janelle, are we going to the
But
carnival?
this is also like just all terrible audio, so this is all I could make out in between. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, I could make out
Boom,
his.
boom, boom.
I could make out his perfectly fine. It was just so androidy, I could make it out. And then we get, they cut, and then they're on a date at the thing, the carnival.
And we also get intercut with people are mad that their garbage cans are missing,
So that's after this.
and they start
The
rioting.
intercutting in this scene, though, is with the goons breaking into the school.
Oh yeah, I'm finding the fucking chemicals to make dicks
To
on
make dicks.
sidewalks.
Whatever. And
So
in between this, we get the date. And she's just, like, trying to have fun, and the guy's just like, I am not... He literally says at one point, I am not having a good time.
and the fucking girl obviously is like, okay, then fuck you.
And then he's like, wait a minute. I thought we were, He's like, well, I just want to have fun, and you're not having fun,
Like,
so...
you should learn to lighten up a little bit or something like that. Like, she basically tells him to fucking, like, lighten the mood and stop being a
Yeah.
whiny
Because
bitch.
then earlier they were, like, going to go on a ride, and... Oh, my God. They're going on this ride, and he's like, I don't know. My stomach doesn't feel good. And then they go on the ride, and it's, like, a faraway
He's
shot,
like,
and
"Cat."
then you just hear him, like, oh, no.
No fucking shit she wants to, like, leave him. I
Like,
would
as
too.
he's on this ride, just, oh, no.
Be like, fuck this loser. God.
And then we get the jocks are making dick footprints in like a field, and then the monster shows up and it just kind of walks around doing nothing. It literally walks past the fucking carnival and no one sees it.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Now we get, like, rioters because all the garbage cans are missing.
Because the garbage cans are missing, and
They're really pissed off because, and, like, this old guy's leading the charge because he's missing his garbage cans, and they're all mad, and they're picketing because they're missing garbage cans.
they're mad because they're missing garbage cans and because they're tired of seeing dicks on their driveways,
Yeah.
which is understandable, I guess. But
Well,
they're all like saying there's a cover up and they're not being truthful.
We want the truth. We want the truth.
And they protest the city hall and whatever. Then we get the hobo is drinking in a bar, and he's like arguing with the bartender about how he just wants one more drink, blah blah blah. And then the monster is across the street, and it just kind of like rubs the building. And
It's trying to get to the garbage cans inside the building.
well, first it gets the garbage cans outside the building, and then it
does the fucking Milpitas dab.
does
It breaks him in half and then throws him down like an angry child.
after it does something to them.
It doesn't do anything to them, but okay.
I thought it was like eating it, but I wasn't sure. I don't know what it does with the garbage ever. It's just kind of like
So the hobo like goes outside after having one more shot, and then he sees the monster like
starts arguing with it,
yeah, the
and then the monster starts like waving back at him, and then it keeps going and keeps going, and then
it's cute.
it's something.
Yes,
I'll say that. I mean, it happened.
it did happen. That is true.
I wasn't sure at the time, but it did happen.
And then the monster tries to get into the building, and then like lights a fire on its finger, and then like fucking
Blows it out
blows out the fire, and
with
then
a firecracker in
gets
its
all
mouth.
pissed off and leaves. and then the building blows up.
Sort
Well,
of.
blows up. I should say the windows just blow out.
Yeah.
The building itself doesn't blow up.
And then
And then the fucking hobo goes back in and it's like, there's something going on. And they come out like with
and they see the
I
monster.
I love their reaction. It's like, oh,
Oh, the look on his face.
God, they look like just. It's so overacted.
They look like someone just pissed in their cereal.
Yeah, like.
It's
Where?
great.
Why'd you do that?
It's great, and I mean, it's cute to see like a guy dressed in a fucking trash costume, kind of attacking a tiny miniature.
Now we get
Ah.
my favorite scene where where we get a montage of a bunch of people getting fucking envelopes.
Oh, fuck!
Because there's a task force now.
Fuck off, bitch.
So they all get a bunch of people get envelopes, and they're all told to meet at this certain place.
No, well, here's what happens. Meeting.
That's all I got. Yeah, I know.
And
They're
then
handed envelopes and said
we
something
see
about
like
a
20
meeting.
people get a fucking envelope from the same person.
They all meet and wait for a phone call from Dr. fucking whatever his name is.
First they go there and this guy's like, thank you so much for being here for this task force. I'm gonna turn over the duties to this guy because he's like a big bad motherfucker. And the big bad motherfucker stands up and is just like, yeah, we're gonna do this thing, but I have to get a phone call from Dr. Lynchburg or whatever.
Lynchburger or whatever his name is.
And
then he gets a call. Oh my God.
I'm not joking. He's just like, yeah, I have to get a phone call from Dr. Lynchburger. And then they're like, who's Dr. Lynchburger? And then he gets a phone call. Hey, it's Dr. Lynchburger.
So Dr. Lynchburger is this
And Dr.
guy
Lynchburger,
smoking
Dr.
a fucking
Lynchburger.
they say Dr. Lynchburger like so many fucking times.
Okay, if someone can explain this scene to me.
So we get a fucking. I don't get this scene because they do the thing where they're like, you know, like in a movie where like a big actor has like a cameo.
Yeah.
And like, you know, turns around in their chair and you're like, holy shit, it's Tom Cruise or something. And you're like, holy shit, I didn't know he was in this movie. They do that, but we don't know who the fucking guy is.
So it's like he's sitting in a chair
And
talking,
he's turned around to the camera.
and he's coughing while he's delivering the fucking whatever the hell.
Like he can't stand the fucking smoke from the cigar.
And he's
And
just
then
like, I know exactly what you need.
And he turns around.
Slowly turns around with his giant
And it
cigar.
like zooms in on his face like we're supposed to know who the fuck this guy is.
You'll need the Odorola.
The Odorola.
And then they're like, what's the Odorola?
And then
My question exactly.
they're like, oh, the Odorola. Why didn't I think of that and stuff like that? And then we get a guy carrying a giant orange and black box with Odorola written all over it.
It has secret
Oh yeah.
written on it.
And they get the package delivered and they open it and
like-
it's just a fucking monster detector.
No, Will. Here's what it is. It's a bunch of thingamabobs, and then there's one thingamabob
A meter.
that's a meter, and in the middle of the meter it just says monster detector, and then the guy's like, what's this? It's a monster detector. And then there's also a phone on it. Why? This is
And I love it 'cause
never...
he picks up the phone and then he like dials something,
Like-
and then nothing happens.
We never see it again.
We never see the Odorola ever again. But it's like the end all be all like technology that they're supposed to use.
They built this shit up so much.
They even like had the cameo from the guy we don't know.
They had a cameo from some no-name bum that we don't fucking know. It's like, I feel like they wanted to get someone for that scene, like some big actor, and they couldn't do it. But they filmed it as if they did.
Yeah, they still went for it.
But it's like we get this thing, and then there's no point. It's also like a monster detector. Like, okay, first of all, that's never explained, but that's beside the point. Why do you have to detect it? You can see it.
It's like fucking huge.
It's that boy thick.
He's huge.
You don't need a fucking thickness
And
detector.
the Odorola does jack shit.
Nothing.
Is that all it does is detect the fucking monster that you can see from like fucking miles away? Like
They never use.
Are you serious?
We have like 10 minutes of a movie dedicated to this Odorola thing, and it's for
They
nothing.
make such a big fucking deal about it.
I thought like I thought it was gonna be like some like magic like shit.
Well, I thought it was gonna be like the thing that destroys the monster, right?
Yeah, because the guy's like, "Oh yeah, I know what you need."
The Odorola.
Dun dun dun, and then it's a monster detector
It's a monster detector with a phone on it that does nothing.
and a bunch of thingamabobs that also do nothing.
So now we get the fucking dance scene.
The best.
Oh my
This
god.
is the scene that killed me.
This scene,
You know.
Yeah, I know.
I did my
I
first.
still feel it, Alex.
I did my
on
first.
my arm. I still feel it.
I did my first ever spit take.
We got him.
I fucked up this
A
movie.
s- a spit take.
This movie fucked me. Okay. Oh my god. Where do we start? Like,
Okay, so let's start at the beginning. So
what beginning?
I don't know. The jocks bring the fucking homeless guy.
Why?
I don't know. There's a school dance.
Uh-huh.
So the jocks decide to bring the homeless guy and a bottle of booze because they're gonna spike the punch. Let's set this all up. The girl doesn't want to go with the guy because he was a lame ass at the carnival, so that she goes alone.
But he's at home reading a book on
And
how to
he-
be a gentleman.
And listening,
I'm not joking.
And listening to classical music.
Dun, 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 dun.
And he's reading like how to be a fucking suave.
Like being a gentleman for
Yeah,
dummies.
Exactly.
Yeah. How to be suave.
So he's determined to get her back. And then we get the school dance. So the jocks pull up and like tease the fucking hobo into going into this dance. They like I don't even know how to describe this scene because it's
they
fucking
just walk
stupid.
him around, and
They walk him around and then they like take out a bottle and they start spiking the punch.
One of them, for no fucking reason, in the whole scene, is carrying a giant broom.
It looks like a boom mic.
But why is he carrying it?
I don't know the
I
whole
don't know.
time.
I don't know.
So they spike the punch.
But also, there is a band.
This is the best.
This is the best band.
Is this what made you spit take?
No.
Or is this in a minute?
It was a combination.
So, the band, I love this because they're all getting set up and you're like, oh yeah, we're going to hear some fucking good ass music.
Here's what happens, okay? The band starts playing, and it's just...
It sounds like they put the microphone...
Here's what it sounds like.
Yeah,
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like they are playing in another house.
It sounds like they put the microphone in like one of the classrooms upstairs.
It makes no goddamn sense. But it gets worse for me. Because as this nonsense is going on, one of the jocks is talking to the girl, and he's like, hey, you want to dance? She's like, no, I don't want to dance. And then one guy like runs up to him like,
He's
hey
like,
man,
we gotta go.
We gotta go.
The principal's here.
And then...
And then instead of pulling the fucking microphone back, you know, because like the microphone's presumably on the ground right in front of the actors, right? So instead of pulling the microphone back so the actors can walk by, they just fucking kept it there. So you get...
It's like all four of them like run into it.
I'm surprised one of them didn't kick it. It sounds like they're stepping like right fucking next to the microphone.
And that shit combined with the fucking just I fucking did my first spit take.
You lost it, dude.
This fucking movie.
You lost your beer. Your precious beer.
My booze.
Your booze.
I know how the homeless man feels now. Oh god. And it's like I don't even know. Like the homeless man just kind of goes outside. Then the monster shows up, so he goes back inside.
And then he falls asleep. And the monster is just watching the girl from inside.
And then eventually the monster gets bored of just watching, of being a peeping Tom, and grabs her.
He grabs her and some garbage.
And then
a bunch of firemen and fucking policemen and the fucking scientists show up
without the Odorola.
They don't have the Odorola and they decide to fire the fucking tiny ass cannon at it.
So no, the jocks decide it's time to be good. And also the hero,
he comes and he notices that his girl got kidnapped.
His books taught him how to wear a garbage can, but we'll get to that later.
We're almost there.
He goes Metal Gear Solid, sort of, and
except less cool.
It's Metal Gear Solid with garbage.
It's like it's Garbage Snake.
Garbage Snake. Perfect.
Garbage snake.
My
hero.
My hero. Not Solid Snake. Garbage Snake.
Garbage snake. 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 Snake! So, anyway. So the jocks decide to grab the cannon and they don't know what to load it with. So the scientists come over and they're like, I need a road flare, I need this, and I need this. Do you guys know how to operate this thing? And like, yeah. And they load it with a road flare and shit. And then they
shoot it.
Fire it at the monster, but it hits his wing.
And his bubble wrap wing.
And it does jack shit because
it
lights it on fire, but then the monster instantly like flies away.
And then that's it. And then they all go and follow the monster. And the monster's on like a mountain. And there's a radio tower. And I was like, that bitch gonna climb.
Yep.
Like, you gonna climb that like a tree.
Like motherfucking King Kong climbing the RKO tower.
Yeah, he fucking climbs it. Well, eventually he climbs it. First, they're figuring out how to get him to climb it because they're like, if he can climb it, we can like roast him.
And then the two fucking heroes punch holes in fucking the bottoms of garbage cans. And by the way, they find out where all the garbage cans are. It's like this field of garbage cans. Mm-hmm. And then they punch holes in the bottom of the garbage cans and hide in them so they can disguise themselves as garbage.
For no reason.
And they
literally no reason.
They walk a few feet and then take them off.
That's it.
So the scientists...
Garbage snake.
So the scientists decide to put the hobo in a fucking garbage can and fly him over...
Because they need the monster get up on the tower and they need a really strong smell
to attract the monster.
And they have the hobo.
They put him
in a garbage can.
They harness a garbage can to the helicopter and then fly him over the radio tower.
Fly an adorable toy helicopter
with the fucking action figure hobo in the garbage can.
And they fly it up there and the monster climbs the tower. And then first he sets the woman down because at that point he doesn't give a shit about it.
He's like, I want that hobo.
I want that dirty hobo. I want that garbage.
I want that garbage. Give me that garbage.
She's too clean. I need that garbage.
So,
give me your trash.
The hero and the fucking one of the scientists go and plant dynamite around the radio tower.
Not the hero. The hero goes to get the girl.
Oh, that's right. He saves the girl.
It's two like scientists who go plant dynamite there, and I was like,
but they also like electrocute the fucking tower. I don't know what they do.
They do both.
I don't know what they're doing.
They like surge electricity through it to like roast the monster and then also blow it up. So
they blow up the radio tower with a monster on it.
It's worth noting. When this was happening, I was just like, oh, it's not Beauty that killed the beast. It's booze. We'll get to that. I picked on something though. So I'll just say that. I picked on something I shouldn't have picked on. And they blow up and a little limp dick like action figure just kind of...
I love how it's just attached and like it's not even moving. No. Like it's just like falling.
It falls like towards...
You can tell it's just a plastic fucking garbage monster.
It falls towards the camera too and it's just like the blankness.
When I love it because it's like rolling down a hill but like it's just still stiff as fuck.
It's just like...
It's just like not moving at all while it rolls down.
Also, it's worth noting that before it blew up, it like apparently managed to grab the hobo.
Mm-hmm.
And so the hobo's dead. We get our whopping...
Our one and only kill.
1 body count. It's a very violent movie.
Yeah.
Now, this is it. There's like a bunch of cars driving down the road, and the narrator comes back and is like we were gonna build, like, the monster is done, it's blah blah blah, it's over. We're gonna build a statue to our hero George Keister, who died.
His name is
Keister. And then they're like, in the end, it was not Beauty that killed the beast, but booze.
Way to reference fucking King Kong, in paraphrasing, of course.
I got it. I guessed it. I was picking on it.
You picked on this.
But it did it. And now I feel bad. I picked on it and it just did it anyways.
This fucking movie. And then, like, they're memorialized... why can I not talk? They're fucking trying to remember the fucking hobo. and like
And how they chopped up the monster into garbage.
And put it in the landfill, and then they're like, legend says that you can still see Keister at the landfill looking for his bottles, and then like he throws, and then you see Keister, I guess like a memory of Keister, throwing fucking a bottle into the water, and then the fucking monster takes it down and roars, and then a sign of San Francisco comes up. You fucks, don't fucking set it up for a sequel if it's this fucking bad.
Ain't no sequel.
You knew it was fucking bad. Why would you even try and set it up for a sequel?
To fuck you. This movie fucked me. It got me. Not only did it make me spit take, I ended up picking on it, and it did the stupid shit anyways.
Yep.
I was just like, what are you gonna do? You gonna do a fucking booze killed the beast? And
And it did.
It did. The movie was like, yeah, fuck you, I'm gonna do it anyways.
Be like, booze killed the beast.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Alex.
I did it anyways.
Fuck you, Alex.
You told me not to do it, I did it anyways. Fuck him.
Show you when you tell me.
You
not
thought
to do
I'd be
things.
better than that. Nah.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Booze.
So yeah, that was fucking. That was that movie.
Milpitas.
The Milpitas monster.
Milpitas. Monster on the run. I love it.
Final thoughts?
I love it, but I hate it.
I don't know. I want to love it. I love parts of it because it's so ridiculous and so stupid that I kind of like it. I had a blast watching it. But I don't know if I don't know if I like the movie or just liked the experience.
I mean, the movie's garbage.
The movie's fucking awful.
The movie's absolute garbage.
It is fucking horrendously bad.
I have a slight appreciation just how like it exists.
Well, I just like I think the main thing I take away from it is they fucking try. They really tried.
Sort of.
Like
sort of.
In a way, it's in a weird.
Sort of.
I don't know.
Okay, here's the thing. Yes, they tried. They wanted to make a kaiju movie about their like local town. Now, everything's wrong.
Everything's wrong.
Everything's wrong.
Yes.
And
I don't think they got one fucking thing right.
But it is admirable that a bunch of high schoolers made this nonsense movie, and the funniest thing is when you're watching the end credits, there's like a thank you, and they list off like everything.
Well, but it says
like places that like
it says the Milpitas monster would like to thank.
Yeah, well that's just like a joke, but they put like places that it's like Taco Bell is listed there. It just says Taco Bell restaurants, and I'm just like. They put that there because they probably fucking ate there when they were making this.
Most likely.
It's like, oh, we filmed like a scene. Let's go get some like, I don't know. They must have cost like what, 10 cents back then or some shit. Let's get some 10-cent tacos. Or there's like A&W root beer. Because they probably were drinking it when they were making it. It's so childish.
And it's basically like if you took a beginner's course in filmmaking and then decided to make a feature-length film.
Like, I had one of my classes in high school where our final project was we had to film a video.
What are you talking about?
German?
German, yeah. That was mine too.
I don't speak German.
But the only problem, by the way, the only problem with this is you had it. Okay, more than most is like the entire thing had to be done in German too. I remember that.
Yeah, but that just added to the hilarity.
Yeah,
because I don't fucking speak German,
dude.
None of us did.
Those movies did remind me of this film.
Sort of. I would like to think ours was more competent, but only because we had a script. Sort of. It was very badly translated. But, like, I remember in that class, like, what we did was we took a long joke and we acted it out. Yeah. It was like 3 guys at the pearly gates of heaven talking about how they got there. And it's like this crazy thing about, like, how... like, we're all connected, but, like, none of us knew about the other person. It was just, like, a ridiculous story. And, like, one of the things was, like, there's a guy hiding in, like, a fridge. And so, like, one of us throws the fridge off the balcony, and the guy's in it. But obviously, we didn't throw a fucking fridge off the balcony.
Right.
We pretended to.
Well,
so,
yeah.
It was, like, pretending to throw it off the balcony. We didn't even have a shot of it. Because we were, like, we were thinking, like, what the fuck are we going to do? Are we gonna get like a shot from YouTube of like someone throwing a fridge off a balcony? We couldn't find shit. We just pretended we did. We like pretended it, and that's watching this reminds me of that.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that feeling of like trying to fucking get something out of nothing, absolute nothing.
That's one of the only reasons I admire it.
And also, I mean, that wasn't the only thing. Like me and you, we sort of made a commercial once. Remember?
Barely.
You may remember also that when we made this, the person who was supposed to give us the camera fucked up, and we had to get a makeshift camera. And then once we filmed it, the makeshift camera's audio didn't work.
Yep, I remember that.
So we filmed it, and guess what? No audio, and we were just like, "Oh fuck it."
Yep.
We didn't even bother.
We just fucking tried. Well, we tried and failed, but you know.
And this whole thing reminds me of that, and except, I guess, joke's on me, because they made it. It exists, and it is a feature-length movie, I guess.
It is very amateur hour.
Yeah, because
extremely amateur hour.
Obviously, like, there's a lot of great independent movies out there made by first-time filmmakers. There's a lot of amazing movies out there.
This ain't one of them.
But every now and then, I don't know.
So
it's you know what it is? It's charming shit.
It is hilariously bad.
It's charming shit.
But
it's a terrible movie, but it's charming.
Yeah. I think that's a good way to call that movie.
I don't know. Maybe it's... I think if you had any experience making literally anything in high school, anything, I think a certain part of this movie will appeal to you just on like the thought of it.
That's probably why I kind of like it was very entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
It's horrible, but it's entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
If just get a bunch of friends that are interested in film and have wanted to make their own film.
Yeah.
And watch
or
this,
if you did, or if you ever made anything.
or if you did make an amateur film, watch this movie and just appreciate that yours might actually be better than this shit.
I mean, the little 5-8 minute thing I made. I can tell you right now, it was definitely more coherent, but
it made more sense probably.
But if you ask me to pad that shit out to feature length, I'd rather not think about that. I'd really rather not. I can tell you this, though. At the very least, I would like to think that if we made a movie, we would at least have functioning audio.
Yes.
At the very least.
Well, especially in today's day and age. But
yes. Not have a band singing.
Like you're fucking recording them through a garage door.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful.
I love this movie.
It's dumb, but I love it. It's fucking...
It's trash. It is trash.
It's literally 1 out of 10 irredeemable garbage.
I don't want to praise it, but...
No. I can't praise anything about it, because everything about it is bad. The only, like... the only person who truly won from this movie is the guy who played the hero ended up marrying the
girl.
The girl that he rescues. Mm-hmm. And it's like, you know what? At least someone involved in this got...
They were probably high school sweethearts, so who cares?
Well, from what you read, they weren't even like... She was the principal's daughter. You know what? I got it. I get it now. The whole movie was a ploy.
To get her?
It was his... I'm making this up because I don't know if he's the one who's even made this...
Like, I don't think he directed it.
But the whole movie was a ploy for him to get married. He was like, shit, she's the principal's daughter. What the fuck can I do?
She's the one.
I'm a nobody. Oh, I got it.
Got
it. I'll make a kaiju movie.
It's bound to work. And it did.
It did. Listen, joke's on us. It fucking worked. And yeah, at least someone got a happy ending out of this.
Get some friends. Go on Amazon Prime. Watch this movie. Have some beer or some fucking, like... something lined up,
please.
Because you're gonna need it.
You will need it, yes,
to get through this movie. But just have a blast making fun of this amateur hour bullshit. It is great, and it's only great because you can make so much fun of it.
Oh god!
And it's like so bad it's funny to watch.
No, it's
like it's a garbage fire, but you can't look away.
You can't. You have to keep your eyes glued to it.
So please go watch this with friends. Like I said, have alcoholic beverages available.
Yes.
for your friends too, for their sakes.
For all of you.
Poor bastards. If you have to watch this sober, I feel bad for you.
I feel weird saying that you have to watch a movie made by high schoolers, that you have to watch it with something that high schoolers can't even have.
It's weird, right?
It's something. Then again,
fuck that.
To be
high
fair,
schoolers are still, high schoolers.
To be
don't
fair,
care.
there is a shitload of booze in the fucking movie.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Because the fucking hobo.
And the devil's lettuce.
Yep.
The devil's grass.
So please go and enjoy the fucking Milpitas monster.
You better enjoy this.
We have more pressing issues to talk about, though.
Pressing.
Sunday.
Yes, something's gonna be pressing.
Well, my fucking...
My brain
trying to escape out of my skull. Sunday, we have the They Mostly Come Out at Night live stream. We're going to be on YouTube for a matter of a lot of hours. Playing games that are shit.
We've done this twice.
Yeah.
You know the routine.
You know to go onto our YouTube, or you should know now, and you should tell your friends, go on fucking YouTube.
Don't be a little bitch.
Go on YouTube
and fucking
search They Mostly Come Out at Night podcast.
You hit that
and you see that little red box that says subscribe. I swear to fucking God, if you don't, I will make a bunch of empty threats because I don't know anyone that listens to this podcast.
I will look you up. If I see that you line up with the subscriber list on Podbean and I see that you're not on the fucking YouTube, I got you.
We gonna have some words.
I have your name.
Now, please.
I have your address.
Last live stream we didn't get as many people come in to hang out. We got a fewer people, but like it's literally just to hang out. Like, if you want to come chat, ask us questions, whatever you want, like,
or don't, or you just come out and watch,
or you can just watch
and just be a fucking creeper. It's fine.
I mean, we had a blast last time, so
if you want to be a creeper,
that's fine too.
I won't judge you.
Go ahead.
Creepers' rights matter.
But we also like if you're kind of engage us in conversation too, because we're always watching the chat. I mean, the first one we kind of could do better.
Depends.
But the second one we were watching the chat.
Sometimes the game is so bad that we kind of forget that like the outside world exists.
It's true.
But yeah.
But yes, we will be on YouTube live this Sunday. Stream starts sometime around 12, whenever we can get the fucking video and audio and everything working.
Whenever we can, roll out of bed and get the will to live. And
I have to put pants on before Alex and Chris get here.
Yeah, preferably. Will, you have to stop masturbating by the time we
get here. Damn it! Okay. I don't want to.
You have to finish. You have the whole fucking morning. Just finish by 12.
It's like my 5th time by 12.
Okay, listen. Take a bathroom break. I was gonna judge you. Take a little longer. We won't say anything on stream. It's fine. We'll cover.
We got tons more games to play. We got like a lot of stuff to do.
We got some, yeah.
We got some eating on a live stream to do.
What do they call it? Mukbang?
Mukbang? Yeah.
You just don't see it.
Did anyone like that last time? We can put the microphone closer to the food if you want.
You want us to get like food where there's like sucking noises?
Well, let's get like ramen, and then they can like slurping noises. Yeah,
That's how you're supposed to eat it.
Be like, fuck it, this live stream has become a live mukbang. Mukbang.
You don't even see it. What's the most disgusting sounding food? Let's get it.
Gum.
Oh my god. And popping it.
Or while we're playing, someone can just crinkle a bag.
Fuck off.
Of fucking potato chips.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Could you imagine?
This is a hilarious video. You may have seen it.
Oh, no, you showed
Cinema Experience.
You showed it to me.
All of you, go on YouTube, look up Cinema Experience, and just tell me what you think on Sunday.
I'll even link it in the description.
You'll know.
And then
we promise we won't do that. Okay.
But yes, please hit that subscribe button and fucking smash that bell, because like that will notify you when we go live. Like what more do you want? What more do you want?
What do you need?
You can be notified when we, your favorite podcasters, go live.
What more do you need?
What? We are doing this for you, and you're not going to give us the time of day to fucking hit that bell and subscribe?
Yeah, this will make up for your Valentine's Day.
Please.
Will be your Valentine.
Watch it with your girlfriend. Make her watch it. Make
Fuck yeah.
your boyfriend watch it. Make your partner watch this fucking shit.
They
It's
won't
just
want
three
to.
guys bullshitting over bad video games.
They won't want to, but you fucking make them.
Be like, these are my favorite podcasters. We're watching them now.
We're watching them. These are the best dudes.
Professionals.
Professional something.
Please sponsor us. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. That's just a way of saying, give us your money.
I mean, we don't charge anything for anything, but okay.
For now. Oh, yeah, well, we're going to lock all this shit behind a paywall eventually.
Yeah.
It's going to be like monthly subscriptions. Premium.
Team Comb Premium.
Yep, and if you don't subscribe, we're going to like only give you like 5-second fucking...
And we're going to have tiered. Like, you only get every episode if you subscribe to the highest platform.
Yeah, it's like a pyramid scheme.
Exactly. So, like, free, you'll get, like, an episode every, like, month.
And to get the highest tier, you have to recommend 20 people, preferably your closest friends and family members. Just, yeah.
And you have to donate $500 to us directly.
Yes. And then after that, we will decide if you want the highest, if you deserve.
Because we clearly have a good enough podcast to do this.
Clearly, yeah. This is the best podcast.
It's the best. It's the only one you need.
What else? We put out 2 fucking episodes, most of the time, a week.
Well, I mean, yeah, when we're not sick or busy.
No, well, the only reason we don't put out episodes is because we're planning... It's because the next episode is so epic that we just need more time.
We're planning to monetize it more. No,
we're just sitting around thinking of how to fuck people over.
yeah, exactly. No, seriously.
No, there won't be any ever.
I don't think that'll ever happen.
Ever.
I don't ever want to charge people for that. That was a bit. If no one can understand sarcasm, that was a bit.
There's not going to be monetization, like, literally ever.
No, we will never charge for an episode, because I never want to. We'll never charge for a live stream, like...
Ever. If you want all this... if you want to be a fucking cheap whore...
Even if we get big, which, you know, could happen, I don't know. But even if we get big, I will never charge. We will never charge for episodes.
Bold claims here, sir. But yes,
They are bold.
if you want to be a cheap whore for the rest of your life and not pay us anything,
That's fine.
guess what? It's fine.
That's fine.
We value
We
it.
got you.
We got you. Those other hoes, they don't got you. They'll charge
we
you
got
money
you.
and they'll be like, "Oh, you have to subscribe to me on Patreon to get like blah, blah, blah." No, fuck that. Fuck that shit. You get all of our garbage for free.
Yeah.
All of it.
Everything.
Everything.
Except for, like, if we ever decide to do merch, you won't get that for free.
Yeah, that's... Sorry.
No.
Sorry for the betrayal.
Yeah.
But if for whatever ungodly reason we get big enough for merch, yeah, you'll... I'm sorry. Money.
But, yeah, because we don't want a daytime job. We just want to do this for the rest of our lives.
Daytime job. Listen. If I can sit around watching garbage like Milpitas Monster
And talk about it for an hour.
the rest of my life,
That'd be great.
that'd be fine.
But, anyway, we're going off on a tangent. Sorry.
The most important part is that you have to subscribe to the fucking podcast.
Subscribe to the podcast and fucking hit that bell so you can get notified when we go live on Sunday. This Sunday, the 17th. Be there.
And not only that, you'll get notified every month, baby.
Tell your friends. Say, hey, these guys are really cool. Come watch this fucking YouTube video.
Watch it.
They're going to be like, these guys suck. And then you're going to be like, yeah,
Nah, bitch.
you're right, but we're still watching this shit. Thank you guys so much for listening. As always, for They Mostly Come Out at Night, this has been Will.
And this has been Alex.
And we will talk to you all later.
We will see you on Sunday. Oh no, my boo!
We gotta get out.